Fanfic Corner, presented by Jennifer. Motherly Instincts, Part 5. Ellis was the first one out of the three of them asleep to actually wake up. She rubbed her eyes and had fully woken up just in time to see the sunrise. It's beautiful, isn't it? I would always wake up early to see the sunrise, but lately, with all the royal duties, I have been sleeping late, and that ends up with me waking up late, Ellis said, startling Rayla. Oh, Rayla, I didn't mean to scare you. It's all right, Ellis. I was just deep in thought. I never thought being in a boat would be so relaxing, seeing as I hate water, Rayla chuckled. Ellis dingled her arm over the side of the boat and shivered at the coolness of the flowing water. I know it may seem like I was eavesdropping on your conversation with Callum last night, but I couldn't help but listen at how you want a family. I just want you to know, whatever you decide, Ez and I are always here for you. Ellis smiled, and Rayla turned around the best she could. Thanks, Ellis. That means a lot. A few moments of comfortable silence. Ellis broke it by changing the subject to their significant others. Boys are so lazy. It's unbelievable sometimes, Ellis giggled. You can say that again. Once his head hits the pillow, he is lights out, even after a day of doing absolutely nothing. I guess they really are brothers. Ezran is the exact same. The two females laughed about the boys and other stuff, and talked about stuff in general, like girl stuff and all that. So, Al, would you ever want a family with Ezran? Rayla asked. She could sense Ellis's blush and loss of words with her eyes closed. A family? With children? And not with my little Ava? Yes, with children. I mean, I guess so, but not right now. We aren't even married. Rayla chuckled and smiled sympathetically. Think about it, and talk with Ez about it. Don't be like me and Callum. I can assure you, we talk about a lot of stuff, but usually not on this topic, especially a topic on kids in our own family. I don't think he even wants kids, if I'm being honest. I think it's the fact he's actually king now, and the responsibility that puts him off of having kids, of the major tasks of having kids, would be too much of a burden. Ellis, don't think like that. That's what I thought with Callum, but talking about it with him really helped me realize that no matter what happens, family comes first. So, even if you did have your own children with him, he would put your needs and your kids' needs before the needs of the kingdom. Remember that. Rayla smiled and Ellis smiled back. The elf princess felt Callum stirring underneath her arms and waited for him to fully wake up. Ezran was also waking up, but that was what he wanted the girls to believe. He actually woke up at the time they were talking about children, and what Alice thought about Ezran's opinions on having children was, and he knew that a conversation had to be had about that particular topic. Well, rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty. You must be hallucinating, because the only beauty I see is right in front of me, Callum smirked as Rayla leaned down to give her husband a morning kiss. You and your flirty morning mouth, Rayla chuckled. You know you love it. Of course I do. Morning, Ez. Ready for a fun-filled day of walking around? Alice said. Ezran didn't say anything. He blatantly stared at her and smiled faintly, just thinking about how he was going to bring up the conversation. Maybe